Hey, I'm back. Vista is running perfectly fine so far. I'm installing Google Chrome so far, and installing updates and stuff like that. It's downloading updates right now. What I figured out what I was going to do, this was basically a test to make sure this would actually work. What I'm going to do now is find the piece that I need to get for the hold the heatsink on to that one. Take this fan out of here. Put it on there, take this RAM out of here, put it back into that machine there, that one there. Leave all this other stuff in here. Just take the fan and the RAM out. Just leave everything else in here. Put this away. And just leave this on this hard drive. So if eventually anything happens and I want to get this one out and use it or something, I can do that. I'm going to install it, see if that one would work, and install it onto this machine. Format this Hitachi drive in here out of this Dell. Format it. Install Vista on there. We'll format it through that computer, that motherboard there, and put the 60 gig with this 80 gig in this machine. But I'm going to take everything out. Power supply. I don't know. I'm a little lenient on the power supply, because I kind of need one if I get the other machine going. I don't know, but I was going to take everything out of here, format this drive, hook it up with this 60, not use this one, not use this 80 gig, just leave XP on there, I guess. Run Vista on that machine, put that motherboard in that case, and just use this case, I guess. I'm going to have to get another power supply. So I'm running out of power supplies. That's what's happening here. It's not that clear graphics, because it's not, it might look clear on the phone, but if you actually really look at it, it's not that clear. But it's okay for me, because it's not going to be actually mainly ran on this machine. It's going to be ran on the Acer when I get it all back together, because that ran it just fine when I had Vista on it before. That's where I got the product key from. I tried to install Windows 7 on there. That wasn't a good idea to do. See, it's not the clearest, but it seems to be working if I can get everything adjusted right. It's downloading updates at it's pretty, it gets up and goes. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's rating it at a 1. Look how low it is. Everything's really low compared to all of my other computers. Processor's at a 3.5. RAM is at a 3.9. Graphics is at 1.0. Gaming graphics at 1.0. Hard disk is at 4.2. I'm surprised if it's even there for how noisy the damn thing is. So it's not really the best, but it'll get there. So I ain't worried about it. Okay, there we go. The mouse was acting funny. I don't know why it's doing that. I changed the batteries in it yesterday. It's a wireless one, but this thing's messed up. The button that's on the wheel don't even work anymore, and it doesn't scroll right sometimes. The wheel gets jammed from me slamming it down so much because I get pissed off at it. Firewall on, no manware detected. Well, I'm gonna shut this down. The disc is not even in there, and it's doing updates right now. The disc is right here, so. And it's not ultimate. I thought it was ultimate, but I think when you type that product key in, it lists it to what that product key is listed under. So as Vista Home Premium, don't matter to me. I like having Vista. Don't hate. I know there's gonna be people that's gonna be hating on me because I think Vista is the worst operating system out there. I don't think it really is. It has potential if you have the right machine for it. This thing's 5 years old. No, this is 8 years old and it's running it this fine. The graphics is not as clear, but I could throw a used low-end graphics card in there and it would be just fine. But I'll have more tomorrow on what I'm gonna do. I gotta clean up my room again. I gotta put my bed back. Hell, I might even pull all-nighter and just stay up until my dad goes to work. Maybe, I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it, I think I might. But I need to do something with these computers. I don't want to get this one up and running now, but I gotta find that damn piece. I don't know where it's at. I think it's in my messy of a closet, or it's in the bottom shelf of that. I gotta check. I gotta look for it since I got this to work. I'm thinking I'm gonna pull this Hitachi drive out of here. It's the same thing as this one. This is a Hitachi, but this is a 500 gig SATA that came out of the Acer. I think it has more of a faster reading speed. Yeah, it's a 3 GB, gigabit, whatever. October, focus. October 2007. And it is 2013. That was 5 years ago. That's not that old a machine. He said he had that for a long time. 5 years? That's not that old. This was made in 04. That one was made in 04. This was made before those. This was made in 02. I still runs this fine. That motherboard in there was made in 02. I'm gonna deck this thing out of the deck if I get this working. I'm so freaking excited actually right now. So I got this one and this one. I'm gonna put both of those in there. Both of these SATA readers. I got the 500 gigabyte hard drive. I think I'm gonna go to the. I think I can put an aftermarket cooler on here too. Because it has the plate for aftermarket one. That's why I was thinking of taking that heatsink off, but it wouldn't work. It's not long enough. So I could put an aftermarket cooler on here so it'll fit in the case. So I might do that. I got 3 gigs of RAM, DDR2 and DDR3. So it has the two IDE ports. I think it has one and one for floppy. I could put one of my 60 gigs or whatever I want to put in there if I get this to work. I hope it works. I'll be excited if it does. And I got a whole nother computer I can use. I took the Vista sticker off. It was on this case and I put it on the monitor there. On my monitor, my 19-inch monitor. And then I stuck it on here. Stuck it right there. Right on there. But it doesn't have Vista. It has Windows 8. Why would I put Vista on a Windows 8 machine? There's no point. Hell yeah, it will run good, but I ain't doing that. I only had that thing for not even 6 weeks yet. Not about 6 weeks. It just shut down. Install its updates and shut down. And I want to get this thing up and going again. It has 4 SATA, so I got enough SATA cords. I ain't worried about that. I can have if I get this really up and working, it says a HDMI 2 and it has VGA, so I can run dual monitor with this one too. Which I don't know how I'm gonna run dual monitor since I only have one, like a monitor slash TV that has HDMI on it, which is that one. Wyatt, what are you doing? I could hook it up to the living room TV. I never thought of that. Because it has a PC input. I don't know, I'll figure out when that time comes. AMD chipset. And it has the expansion for a graphics card too. So if I want to put one in there, I can put one in there. That one does too. So this one's fully upgradable, I think. I could put 16 gigs in here, I'm not for sure. But it's a weird type anyways too, and I don't feel like looking for the weird type. If I can find a machine that has it, okay, I'll throw it in here. And this is a 1 gig in here now. I have two more 1 gigs, so it'll be 3. And that one has 4 gigs in it. This one has 2. Gotta get this thermal paste off. I don't want to cut my finger like I did yesterday. So I have this cut on my finger right there. It's from that damn thing. I was trying to get the thermal paste off and I pressed too hard on the heatsink and it cut it. This has, how many fan connectors does this thing have? It has a lot of USB, I know that. It only has 2 fan headers. One's for the CPU and one's for the case. CPU fan and system fan. I don't know how you can tell which one's which, but it shows it right here. I think I'm actually just gonna... Shit! Yeah, I'm gonna have to take all the stands off of that board, that piece of wood, and put them back in there. I hope I have all of them. Shit. If I do, they're all over the floor somewhere. No, I didn't take all of them out. There should be enough there. I didn't think of that. Or if not, I think this will actually fit in the Dell case. Maybe, I don't know. Might. Throw it in there. Huh. It'll work. I only need 1 hard drive bay. I'm always going to have 1 hard drive in there. And it has 2 disk bays. Hell, if I can get that to go in there, hell yeah, I'll do that. Forget this Acer case. You know I like it, but it don't matter to me if I can do whatever I want to do. Okay, I just want to let you know about that, what I was going to do. Ow, that hurt. Stupid piece of dookie. Shut up, you stupid hamsters. Later, guys.